everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right. Bao the Whale is a female English-speaking VTuber who has been in the news slash, whole cycle recently because of things she has said and things she has, put out there that have gotten people a little bit riled up. What we're talking about mainly is this one. This one got people very riled up because it got a lot of views. It got people that are like myself. Originally, I was trying to take it the regular way, but then of course there were people that took it the other way, which I'm going to show you. It says, much larger successful male content creator approaches you out of nowhere, showers you with attention on stream, in DMs, etc. Don't walk, run. It would have been better received, as I said in my other parts, better received if she took out the male content creator, because there are also female content creators that do take advantage of people. As we've been finding out recently, there are even female content creators that SA people on stream and get no consequences, or at least not a lot of them. But that's the tale for another day. It did get people riled up here. It says, hot take, men are not inherently evil, and thinking that so is sexist. You remember, just going to go over this a little bit of all the people that started getting riled up over it. And, people defending her. There were people on both sides, as there always are. I mean, as long as it's a respectful conversation, it should be fine. Then she went out and said, I haven't been acting like myself. She did an apology that a lot of people didn't take very well to, because of the fact in one of the versions, she didn't say, I'm very sorry. So people took that as like not being sincere and being kind of still impulsive and not sincere. She was saying, there's a lot of things happening. And the year has poisoned her deeply, etc. So we didn't know anything of what was happening until very recently. The very recently part is this. She said recently, as of, I believe, on the 7th of November was when this was put out to her Discord. It says, hey, everyone, hello. My birthday is Sunday. Join me for a 6-hour-long charity stream to support the Brain Injury Association of America. So she's doing something for charity. I'm never going to knock anybody who does something for charity. At least not when they're doing things for charity. It's going to be a Sunday, November 9th, 2025, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is of the person who took the photo, so it could be a different time based on your time zone. If you do actually want to watch it, not a problem there. A week ago, and this is where she explains a bit of the secrets behind why she was feeling the way that she did. And it could explain a lot of why she was being a bit sensitive and in many cases and being defensive and that kind of stuff. When this kind of stuff happens, it makes sense. A week ago, my brother was hit by a van, and a month ago, my aunt had a series of strokes. Myself, with a family member that has had mini strokes, it's scary as hell when that stuff happens, especially in front of you, or even to anyone you care about. None of my family members really understood how to help, because basically, brother is in a coma because they were hit, and the aunt is in a vegetative state. That is scary. That is very scary overall, because, brother, you're supposed to be usually very close to, a close sibling. It says none of my family members really understood how to help, and suddenly we had to scramble and figure out who would be the caregivers, how to be a caregiver, and how to exactly help in a way that mattered. I've learned a ton since I spent a lot of October in hospitals, and hopefully I can teach you too. Also, due to internet constraints, I can't live stream the concert for charity, so I'm going to use my birthday instead. I'll have a fun itinerary and goal list for Sunday. See you there. So this big paragraph here explains a lot, in my opinion, as to why Bao has been, going a little, as some people would say, going off the handle, etc., whatever you want to call it. Now, does this excuse everything that she's said or done? In my sense, it can explain it. In my thoughts, my thoughts on this is that it can explain it. My opinion is that not what she said still deserved a better apology, in my opinion. But when you are in this situation, you can act. She could have gone off the rocker even worse. Like what people call, quote unquote, people call going off the rocker. She just said some things that maybe she didn't want to say originally. She didn't really go off the rocker per se, but it could have been way worse. She could have said way worse, done way worse, in kind of a lashing out type of thing. when it comes to this, I can understand having gone through a lot of things with my family members. Just from that perspective, I can absolutely understand putting myself in her shoes, being being in the situation where you are getting criticized a lot, being in a situation where you have all this stress behind you. You may do what people consider as an overreaction. You may overreact to things. You may be a little bit more sensitive to things. And not sensitive in the bad way. Just basically, you have a knee-jerk reaction, as it used to be called, to different things that are happening around you. And like I said, she did her best under the situation of apologizing for what she did. And given the this that we know now, given the context that we know now, this apology makes a bit more sense. Because if things are going crazy around you, you can't really focus very well, you may leave things out of an apology that are absolutely necessary. And I do like giving people the benefit of the doubt when I can. This is less of like, oh my God, I don't care what happened. And, you know, she's horrible, which people are still going to say that. She's still horrible, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go for more of the humanistic side and be like, yeah, she's dealt with a lot. Boy, has she dealt with a lot. And it is understandable for her to have gone through that, have acted the way that she did, reacted in the way that she did because of the situation. She did lose some viewers, well, she's, as you can see before, she hadn't lost any, she's just been gaining. She lost some during that time. Some of it could be just because she wasn't around, as you can see here on Twitch Tracker. She wasn't around for about 3 days. And it's not the lowest. She's not rare for her to have these low points. Like on 30th of September, she had 1.3. It just will move up and down just like it does for everybody. So this isn't necessarily something specifically marking, oh my God, it's the end for Bao or anything like that. Yeah, she did have lower average viewers, but she also had lower hours streamed. And sometimes the memories are very short term, in the sense that they will forget you if you're not around enough, and then they'll just watch someone else for a bit until you start becoming more into the algorithm, etc., and then they'll watch you more. Either way, I do wish the best for Bao. I do wish the best for her family. I do hope that her brother is able to recover quickly. Her aunt is able to receive the care that she needs, and is also able to recover, because strokes are recoverable, depending on the size and depending on the scope, which I don't know, and we don't know. But still, I will say this one thing. My heart goes out to her. It is tough having all these family situations and then having responsibility put on you because of those things. Like in a sense of responsibility of figuring out how everything goes. That can strain you a lot. And I do hope that they, like I said, they both receive, her brother and her aunt receive the care that they need. And that she receives at least some understanding. And I'm glad she actually did take a couple of days of rest, because she definitely, desperately needed it. V4Mirai is a VTuber agency that has been under Brave Group. I believe Brave Group actually created it instead of buying it. So V4Mirai has been there for a while. They have had some things that I've criticized them for when it came to Komaria, and some other things that have come out recently that I have criticized them for. We, of course, will give opportunities whenever things get better, whenever things change, because I'm not just one-sided about everything. And this is one of those times when they get another chance. V4Mirai, it looks like it's creating a brand new generation or a new project, whatever it may be. Luck and love on every side. Now we turn the page. And it has, of course, you have a microphone. Looks like those look like small finger tambourines, maybe? You have a book, and you have a reel of film. Old school reel of film. Or is that... No, never mind. That looks like maybe makeup? Might be makeup. But yeah. People are looking. Mako Samishima, Goro, who recently announced that they're going to be graduating in December from SVP. Others are interested. Now, what's this? Everyone's taking a look. Everyone is wondering, what the heck is this? Why riddle me this? It could be a new generation. It could be a new project. It could be anything from a concert or things like that. They are, of course, showing off a little bit of their skills of baiting people into seeing what's going on. Whatever it is, hopefully it's a positive thing. And I hope whoever is a part of this new generation, if it does end up being that, have a lot of fun and are properly supported. Depressed Nosagi, or VTuber Historian, whichever way you want to see them, is a VTuber who really started talking about VTubing in a while back and doing like longer videos, like documentary style videos on different VTubers. So today it's talking about PH has been struck non-stop by disasters, back-to-back earthquakes literally a month ago, and new back-to-back super typhoons. Probably going to get my ass handed to me, so I'll have to go dark for a bit. So Nemurin Kurosagi is also saying the same thing. I have heard people mention it in my community as well. The typhoons are coming on strong this year. And please, everyone, I know there's some people who do watch me from Indonesia. Everyone, please be safe in your homes. If you need to go to higher places because you are in an area that gets flooded easily, if you can, be in the safest place you can. You don't have to watch any videos. You don't have to do anything like that for anybody that is your Oshi. Every single one of your Oshis is going to want you to be safe first. Safety goes above everything else, goes above all else. It matters more than anything out there. So we're continuing here. Nemurin Kurosagi, of course, to save everyone. We still can't get up round 1 year around. Basically, you can't get around full 1 year around the sun before we have this stuff again. Round 2, take care. With the right build, everything is possible. Seems a fun time. Photos of Adventure Kudasai. Stay safe, Nemu. Yeah, a lot of people are telling to stay safe. Same thing with Depressed Nosagi. Stay safe, brother. Hopefully your area isn't struck hard. Another one. Welcome to climate change. Practically what happens when countries produce more factories. I mean, yeah, things have been changing a lot. Honestly, at this point, I'd rather just move out of the Philippines. More humanity progresses, the more natural disasters intensify. Worst part, PH is not part of the developers. So yeah, like I said, once again, if you're in these hard-hit areas, if you're the area that's expected to be hit hard in the Philippines, please stay safe. That's the main thing. Regis Altare is a male English-speaking VTuber with Holostars English. He is a member of Tempest, one of the 4 founding members of Tempest, debuting in July 2022 with Magni Desmond, Axel Serios, and Noir Vesper. Vesper and Magni, I believe, are gone. Axel and himself are the only ones that are left. So why are we talking about him today, though? Why did he pop up in my news? He popped up in the news because Popcorn Museum is having a Altair jacket ready for pre-order, and it already started November 2nd. Cover Corporation has announced a collaboration between clothing brand Popcorn Museum, Regis Altare of Hollow Stars Tempest, featuring a modular zip hoodie inspired by Regis Altare's original outfit. So it's going to be, this is the modular zip hoodie, just based on his original outfit. 17,900 yen, which is about, I would say like $100, a little bit more, like maybe $110 around there. It's a unisex, and of course this is all in Japan, so it will depend, of course. All products are made to order, limited time, in partnership with World Shipping. So yeah, they can do some World Shipping stuff, so cross-border support, international payment methods, credit cards, PayPal, Alipay, and more. The Popcorn Museum shop location is, of course, here. This is the place that is the Popcorn Museum here. And this is their Regis Altair hoodie. And the price, 17,980 yen. And the full look, of course, it is unisex. The design matching Regis Altair, fashionable and cool. But yeah, it says all the stuff here. And it's good to see that the boys do get some support occasionally. Here you have the Hollow Stars English part, where you get the pre-order link, the press release, everything there. It's just more information on the whole thing. And this is, like I said, Altair did have a break for a bit, and I'm glad that he's back, and I'm glad that now that he's back, he's getting these things, which is one of the things that, you know, everybody has wanted, and I'm pretty sure that was a point of contention in the past when it came to anything that he complained about himself. Because luckily, Hololive does allow people to complain, and does allow people to go and actually make complaints visibly and like audibly whenever they can, wherever they can, as long as they don't, you know, break NDA. Welcome back, everyone, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do is because I want to promote VTubers, I want to push VTubers up, I want the VTuber community to be much better. So today we're talking about Kamiko Rinona. I'm Rinona, Sunny Wolf, demigod, virtual singer and streamer, ex-corpo VTuber. And let's take a look here at that they have as well. This is their Twitch page. I always get Twitch and Twitter. For some reason, it always messes with me, but this time I actually said it correctly. I'm Rinona, Sunny Wolf, demigod, virtual singer and streamer, ex-corpo VTuber, and then you have all the other things here. Let's take a look when they were playing Death Stranding as of, you know, the recording of this a couple of hours ago, several hours ago. Let's see what she says right here.
Can do it. Is it hydrate for me? Is it like my hydrate or is it like my pet's hydrate? I can't tell anymore. But okay, we're reaching, we're reaching. No,
She's trying not to fall.
Yay, we reached. I took 13 minutes. That is horrible.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
So there you go. She was doing a little bit of Death Stranding, having a little bit of chatty chat with her community. And let's continue on to her YouTube side. Rinona Kamiko here. And you have some Reno MP3 stuff, some treasure box like other covers. She's done several covers, as you can see here. And of course, she does have some of her live streams here as well. Not the most recent ones, but she does have a lot that are pretty recent enough. It's really good to have the VODs put here because, as I mentioned before, Twitch is not great at that. Thank you so much, Rinona, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.